So you weren't in number 2.
Nope, it was not.
They brought you back.
They did.
So what were you doing between number 1 and number?
Well, Nova was preparing because she's a fortune teller apparently, and she knew that there was going to be the biggest Sharknado ever coming. So what she did was, as you'll see in this movie, she's actually I keep saying, like, this chick is cray. Like, this girl is nuts in this movie. She forms, first of all, she joins forces with this buddy of hers, played by Frankie Muniz at Lucas. They join forces and they create this, they build this trailer vehicle that they call the Beast, and inside they have a slew of weaponry and bombs and dissected sharks and graphs and charts, and I mean, she is just full force this time around. She is not playing around. She's got like the full-on leather, like Laura Croft outfit going this time around, and like I said, she creates her own weaponry, and there's like really interesting half shotgun, half axe weapons, and yeah, it was really fun for my inner tomboy. It was like a big playground.
Frankie plays your sidekick, but he also has like a crush on you, is that right?
Yeah.
And then, so the shoe's on the other foot in this one.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, I mean, come on, the last one, I was like so obsessive with Ian. In this one, I get my own obsessor. So, yeah, no, it's really funny. Frankie does have like this, or actually Lucas has a major crush on Nova, but he's kind of like this little brother to her, and the dynamic is so funny. I think the fact that they added Frankie to this film is just so great because it brings the comedic relief. But, you know, there's always that underlying thing between Finn and Nova. So.
Stick with it. If Sharknado went to Sharknado 27, would you stick with it?
I mean, that's a question that's always so hard because, yeah, I mean, like, who doesn't want to go around and just shoot sharks and like, for me, like I was saying, I'm a tomboy at heart, so this type of role is just so exciting and so much fun for me in general. But, you know, you never know what's going to be going on in your life at that time, but, I mean, I'm game, man. She was really badass this time around. I'm like, how much more do they have in store for her, you know? Maybe she'll come out, I don't know, even more hardcore next time around, so we'll see.
Well, obviously it was shot on a shoestring budget, but did they pay for you to kind of learn how to maneuver all the weapons that you're doing?
Well, the stunt coordinator did work with me, yes, on all, you know, on being able to look like I know what I'm doing with these made-up weapons, and there's some really cool action sequences for Nova in this film. One in which I did myself. It was like a 2-minute fight scene type of thing on green screen, and I've never been more sore in my life. I was like, geez, like these people who sword fight and whatnot, my back is killing me. But there's also some really cool things, as you saw in the trailer, like stunt double did it, but like these really cool backflips and like while she's kicking these sharks in the air, and they make her look really dope this time around. I'm just like, thank you, editing. Thank you. You make her look so cool this time around. So it's really fun.
It sounds like it wasn't all stunt double. So.
No, just one scene. Just one, I swear. And I would have tried to do it knowing me because I'm like a daredevil, but Anthony wouldn't have allowed it.
So how much is Twitter to thank, do you think, for the success of this?
I think Twitter is we have a lot to thank Twitter for. I mean, that's how I found out people were even watching this thing. I'm like, oh, this is like the one thing no one will ever watch, so whatever. But I remember, I used to be really obsessed with Twitter. I've kind of like moved over to the Instagram world, but I remember being on Twitter and looking at the trending topics and just being like, Sharknado? Like, no. It's probably like a new gummy shark that came out and like it's called Sharknado or something. It's not our Sharknado. But I mean, I think that's what it was. I think it was a social media effect, and I think people just started rolling with the punches, and like everyone just jumped on this train, and it became one big party, and it just became so much fun. It became, like I said, a social media sensation. So definitely have a lot to thank Twitter for.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys.